I'm here with the latest updates on We Share Abundance, our amazing soap plan, Success on a Plate. Serving others attracts prosperity. It's an amazing plan where it costs you nothing. You can give away coupons and get paid for doing it. The coupons are valuable assets for anybody that you give them to. It allows them to get paid membership in our Easy Business Builder, and also they get more coupons that they can give away and make money from. We have a cash cow program where everything's done for you, and we have a new program coming up which is going to knock the socks off everything that's out there. It's a one-time $5 only, no admin fees added on to that or anything, and you will find that it's very, very easy to cycle in this plan. 2 phases, that's all there are. Most people get involved in plans and they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 phases, and people never get through all those. Quite frankly, it's all hype. We've got 2 phases, which is about as far as most people get, and they'll find it very, very easy because we are going to drive that with admin positions, pumping people into your network, pumping not people because they're admin positions, but pumping places into your position that you're going to get paid on. Basically, that's what it amounts to. Okay, so it's going to be company driven. Of course, the more you drive it yourself, the faster you'll make money, but people will find it very, very easy to generate cash fast through this new plan that's coming out. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. I'll be heading over there soon because usually we don't get the comments showing up from YouTube and Twitch, although we have seen them for a couple of days. But whatever platform you're watching on, you're equally welcome. Whether you're a member, visitor, guest, whatever, you're equally welcome. Whether you're from doesn't matter which continent you're from, whichever country, what your background is, what your financial situation is, education situation is, nothing matters. All that matters is you come to us with a positive mental attitude, preparing to share love and abundance and be rewarded for doing it, because the more you open those doors by sharing love and abundance, the more will flow into you. It's just what happens. Okay, so without further ado, let me get over to Facebook to check that things are working there. And I'm going to go to our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. And when that comes up, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to be looking for the 20th of June, which is today, a Monday. And we've got that. It's looking good so far. And if I click on it, we should get comments as well, and that's looking good too. Okay, and we've got Ramachandra over in India from the UK. He's over in India spreading the word, and he's top of the comments list. So hi to Ramachandra from India /UK. And then we've got Russ Cowley from Newcastle, which is also UK. And he says, I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. We've got Morris from the Netherlands, and Norman from Doncaster, UK, Peter from Kettering, UK, Andrew Dean from New Zealand, not UK. Okay. Right. What's the time? 5 minutes past. We have some good news in what's been going on in our development, some frustrating news in what's been going on with some things, but we are steadily moving in the right direction. Things are going well, particularly with our third-party programs. One of them isn't going well, Metafy Yielders. We don't know what's happened with that. It may pay us back what we put in, it may not. We all got together as a group and we put in cash into Medify Yielders in our investment club. Not looking really very healthy, but we have Bonanza and Funds and TRX International all doing really well. TRX International is very high yield and so quite high risk in terms of its longevity. However, to mitigate that, you can get involved in it for 5 Tron, which at the moment is about 30 cents. And for 30 cents, if it sticks around for a while, which it could do, it's been around for a couple of years, could be around for another 10 years, could be around for another 10 minutes, who knows. But the lady that looks after our group, our team in Telegram, she's been with them for 2 years, and she is very helpful to our team, and she believes that they're going to be around indefinitely. Whether that is right or not, I don't know. But at the moment, it's going very well. You get paid every day. You've got to withdraw. Well, I say you've got to withdraw every day. If you don't withdraw your income in a day, you lose it. So it makes sense to withdraw it every day. They do also have a number of other plans, which I'm not too keen on, which are sort of term. You lock your money in for 120 days and this sort of thing. I'm never really too fond of those. I like the basic plan that they have, where you just withdraw every day, and the longest period of time that your deposit is at risk for is 40 days. And I know we've had members now that have probably been in, I can't remember when we started that, but we must be getting close to 40 days now. And we've got another group that put together some cash to get in at a higher percentage payout, which only takes 25 days to break even. And we're over halfway there, well over halfway there now to break even with that group. And then in a week or so, we'll start getting into profit. So it's looking good. But Funds and Bonanza, I believe, are really, really solid. TRX International, more risky, but you can mitigate that risk by getting involved for tiny amounts. Certainly, whatever you'd be prepared to put in a slot machine in Las Vegas or something like that. I don't know what the minimum is in a slot machine in Las Vegas, but maybe it's 25 cents. I remember, I'm not really a big gambler. I went to Las Vegas, and in fact, I used to pass through quite a lot because I had a home in California and one in Utah. And just to say, I'd played the slots in Las Vegas. I went into a casino and I put a quarter into a slot machine. So you could put 25 cents in at that time. I don't know whether you still can. I didn't win, and so that's it. I was out of there. You can tell I'm not a big gambler in that way, but I'll back myself in terms of business and things like that. But casino gambling and this sort of thing doesn't interest me. But I know a lot of people would go in and they say, okay, I'll have $5 or $10 or $100. I mean, I've got a friend who goes to Las Vegas, and he goes prepared to lose a couple of $100, and he'll put $200 in, and if he loses it, he loses it, and if he wins, so much the better. And he wins. Sometimes you'll find that people that go to Las Vegas tell you all about the times they've won rather than the times they've lost. And if everybody won, there wouldn't be those big, huge casinos and hotels that are there, because they're funded from the losses that people make in there. So my quarter's gone into one of those buildings. Okay, so so that's the way I would treat TRX. you can get involved for 30 cents at the moment. Tron's about 6 cents each, and you can get involved for 5 Tron. If you would put in $1, $5, $10, if you put in $16, I think it is, then you can compound daily. You're making enough to compound daily, and of course that builds your income much faster. If you put in $32, I think, something like this anyway, those are round about the figures, then you can not only compound daily, but you can also pull out half of your income. So you're making something like, 10 Tron a day, you pull out 5 and you put 5 back in. And it gradually grows and grows and grows, both the amount you're pulling out and the amount that you're putting back in. So that's a good level to get involved if you're prepared to risk $30 odd. I think it's about $32. Okay. Right, we've been rambling on for a while now. Let's get started in our normal fashion with a short prayer. Then we'll have a look at who else has popped in, and we will get on with other developments. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless We Share Abundance, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member finds the joy of service. And through the joy of service, Lord, bless each member that they attract into their life true happiness and everything they need. Amen. And that prayer is something that I'm hoping will open your eyes, your heart and mind to the potential of sharing love and abundance, being of service to others. The more you do that, the more cash will flow to you. If you sit and say, I want, I need, give me, give me, give me, the chances are you might get something, but you're becoming a beggar, and you'll get a beggar's pittance. Open your heart and mind to sharing love, abundance, and being of service, and you'll become a prince, and you will receive a prince's rewards. As I said in our preamble, we are a cloud nation, and we are the United States of the world. We accept people from all over the place, and we are an anti-segregation nation, if you like. We treat everybody, we see everybody as equal, although everybody we accept is unique and has different talents, but equally valuable to our community, and so treated with the same equality. And to help us in that, we have a little affirmation that I've been doing. It's something that I just came across actually on the day that war broke out in the Ukraine. And it just seemed to fit us so well. It seemed to fit like a glove, and I've been doing it ever since. And it is that we are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, that we may all be freed from divisive inharmonies and become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let's have a look who else has got in now. I think we'd seen Norman from Doncaster and Peter from Kettering and Andrew from New Zealand. Yeah, we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. And Morris says the Chinese are pretty heavy gamblers. Yeah, there are heavy gamblers all over, but the Chinese, yes, definitely have a reputation for being big gamblers, Morris. I can't remember who it was. Wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before. I think it was the day before, was talking about a program that we have, which is a third-party program. And I can't find it here now. Okay, here it is. Ella Fund, ELLA.FUND, who are giving away their tokens at the moment. And they're definitely paying them out, and you can withdraw them. And we've got them. They say to open Trust Wallet, and they tell you how to do it, and you get them paid into your Trust Wallet account. What you do with them from there is my puzzle, because I'm not very good at cryptocurrencies and wallets and exchanges and things. But somebody was saying that Sushi Swap or something like that was where you could exchange these elephant tokens for Bitcoin or Tether or something like that. Well, I went to this Sushi Swap, or I think it was called Sushi Swap. I did make a note. I haven't got it. Yes, I have. It's Sushi Swap. I went to the Sushi Swap site and I couldn't understand it, I'll be honest. I didn't spend a lot of time trying to understand it, but it was a bit beyond me. I don't have an awful lot of spare time, and I don't have time to find out how things work if it's not apparent to me quickly. So whoever it was, if they've been to Sushi Swap and tried to exchange the tokens and it's successful, let us know. And I'll have another go at it. But it said add your wallet, and then the wallets that they gave, they weren't the ones that they've got our coins in anyway. They didn't have Trust Wallet there, and they wanted me to put in the code, the string of names and things for. And I was a bit reluctant to do that. You know the thing I'm talking about, those security codes that you get with wallets. So maybe I'm just overcautious, but I didn't pursue it. But whoever it was, I can't remember who it was. I've got a feeling I do know who it was, but I don't think they're in today anyway. He's not here, so I can't confirm that. But the bottom line is, if anybody knows how or where you can exchange elephant tokens, let us know. Put it in a support ticket or something like that, how and where you can do it, and it'll be referred to me, and we'll be able to let all members know how they can cash in the free tokens. Apparently, somebody told that it was the same person, said that they were valued at over $2 each. So it's pretty good, because I think they give you 100 just for joining, just for signing up, and then they give you 10 for everybody that you refer. And we've got a couple of thousand roughly. So if they're $2 each, it's $4,000, which goes into the kitty. It's not mine, because everything that I open is for We Share Abundance. Okay. So that is on that note. On Deviani's note, and there's quite extensive, she's explained some things to me about how we're going to use the advertising credits and how the API will work, that she's built, so that we can use our advertising credits with anybody that we form a reciprocal agreement with. And this can be beneficial to other websites, because we can set it up that you can use your advertising credits with their website, but you would have to join their program. And maybe you would only be able to use an equal amount of advertising credits as you get with their program, and this sort of thing. Of course, we have our sister site, Multiply Weezer, and they will be fully usable there. All you've got to do is join Multiply Weezer, and you'll load your credits into there, and this is what the API does. But she's had a bit of difficulty as well with with the site, and she's asked Aswin to do some things. Aswin is the head of our server team. They look after the security of our servers. And I say servers with an S on the end because we have several. We have a dedicated server for We Share Abundance. We have a dedicated server for Multiply Weezer. We have dedicated backup servers for both of those, which automatically kick in if there is a hack or a DDoS attack or anything that goes untoward. We have additional servers for other sites that I use. So we have quite a big operation. I mean, we're not a massive data center or anything, don't get me wrong, but we are set up to be secure and maintain our online presence regardless of what happens. And if anything, if somebody does manage to hack in, I mean, I had this happen once before where somebody hacked into a site and they demanded a ransom. I can't remember how much it was now. I think it was about $10,000 to allow the site to come up again. And anyway, we did manage to get around it. This is before we had Aswin and his team, and it was just a developer I was using at the time. We managed to find the code and we managed to get that code out. And of course, we didn't pay the 10,000. That would be nonsense, wouldn't it, to submit to sort of that blackmail? I would rather close everything down than pay somebody. But we did manage to get around it and then build things in. But the site was down for a number of days, and it was a lot of work and effort and cost to get it right. So what we have with We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer, we've gone way beyond that. And if somebody did hack in and say, do something, we'd just switch servers and we'd close that server down, wipe it out, and that would become the backup server. So there is a lot of security that we build in to We Share Abundance. But she's asked him to do some things and he wasn't around, and I didn't find out till later. And if he's not sorted it out by tomorrow, I'll be on his case. But she has got things there and screenshots that she wants me to check out. And she built the system for this. And that is important because it is a valuable and very useful product. Advertising is what people need to make money online, and we can provide that for people through this API and using our sister site. We will be building advertising into the We Share Abundance site as well, and that will be very high premium traffic because our members are so good and valued. But we need that in place for our program because we've got to provide that valuable product with every purchase that is made. And although it's just a one-time $5 that will get everything in motion, there will be repurchases through the system. And to be compliant, you've got to provide value for those repurchases. You can't just say, oh, well, we're just moving the money around and juggling it around and adding it in there and so on without giving added value for each purchase. It's not legal, basically, if you do that. So we need this advertising in place, and once that is in place, then we can move on, get the program developed, and it will be very powerful. You will be able to make some good money. It'd be very easy to make $20 a day. Now that may not sound like very much, but $20 a day is an awful lot of money for some people. And okay, maybe you're slower and you'll only make $20 a week or $20 a month. But it's there, it's available, and it's just that one-time $5 payment, and it will get faster regardless of how long it takes you initially. And I don't think it'll take you anything like a month, but who knows? Even if you're sort of totally passive and you just join and sit there and watch and see what happens, and once you see money in that account there for you to withdraw, you're going to get a bit more excited, aren't you? And you're going to want to share that with other people. So it's there. It will be driven, as I say, by re-entries from the admin account. The admin account will just keep churning out these re-entries as people progress through. You'll get your own re-entries as well into the thing and then the admin account will help you move through quicker. And $20 is just the starting. I mean, if you're cycling, let's suppose you're cycling once a week for $20, which is, it's $80-90 a month. Not to be sneezed at. It's not a fortune, particularly if you're living in the United States or the United Kingdom, although it's a handy extra. I'd be very grateful of an extra $80 or $90 a month. I tell you, quite honestly, it would make a big difference in my life. But people that are in maybe the Philippines or Africa or South America, it can be life-changing income. But that's just phase one. And if you're cycling there once every week, you're going to be cycling in phase two once every 8 weeks or something like that, probably. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, roughly once every 8 weeks. And that is going to pay you thousands of dollars. So you're making your steady $80-90 a month, and then every couple of months you get an extra $2,000 or $3,000, or and that is going to start kicking in, and as I say, it will speed up. So it'll get to the point where you from your phase one, you're making a couple of $100 a month plus a couple of thousand or 3,000, and I'm not definitely decided on the amount that the phase two will pay out. Whatever we set it at, it will be a minimum of 2,000, but it may be more. It won't slow down the process to make it more, but it'll just change the way a little bit that things are paid. And I'm just wondering whether it's the right thing to do or not. But it's going to be very exciting for you, and that's what we're working on, and that's what we need, those ad credits in place and available and usable to make it all compliant. So we're a good way along the road with that. The code is written. We've got to now integrate that code into the Multiply Weether site and make sure that it works as it should, and then we can develop the program. Okay, let's have a look who else we've got in here. We've got Richard Atkins from Devon. That's the sushi swap man. I had a look at sushi swap, but when I added the address for Ella, I couldn't find it. I was also put off when I tried to connect my Trust wallet and it wasn't among the available selections. It's still new, so I'm going to wait until more info is available. Okay, yeah, I had the same situation, Richard, and I was mentioning that to people before. I didn't want to mention your name because you weren't in, but thanks for your updates on that. We've got Paula from Holland, and we've got Malicia Siebold from West Virginia. There's a song about West Virginia. It was, I think West Virginia. John Denver. Country Roads, I think. Anyway, I won't sing it because I can't bring it all to mind. but that's where we are on the development, and that's what we've been working on. I'm getting a bit frustrated with ClickMagick. They came back to me and they said, well, the problem you have is because you've got this campaign set up already, and you know, I want this extra campaign in to track something more, and they've not answered my question and query on it. So it's going a bit backwards and forwards with ClickMagick at the moment. I'm sure it will get resolved. They are very good, but they're talking to me and I'm not too technical, and so some of the things they tell me perhaps don't infiltrate where they should, you know. But we'll get it sorted out. I've got the traffic ready to go for the cash cow, and it's good traffic. I've used this person many times. Really good traffic. Not the cheapest traffic in the world, but not the dearest either. And this is the first source we'll be using. I've got others lined up to be booked as well, but I can't put them through until I can track them all individually, and that's what I need to be able to do through the campaigns. Okay, there's Deborah singing along there, I guess. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. West Virginia, country mama, take me home, country roads. Yeah, you got it, Deborah. Okay. And Matilda's there as well as, not Matilda, sorry, Militia. Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Yeah, all part of it. Yeah. We'll do well. We'll have a great party when we get together and we start doing the karaoke. I know Russ likes karaoke, and I'm sure a few others do too. It'll be fun. Okay, so that's it on the development, really. Is there anything else I wanted to mention? No, as I say, everything's going pretty well. I'm trying to get on the TRX International. They have a program where you can make 5% in a day, but it's counterproductive unless you use it the right way, because you can't withdraw your 2.5% if you withdraw your 5%. You can only make one withdrawal a day with TRX International, but you can use it if you are boosting your basic. You can transfer it from your VIP wallet into your basic wallet to increase your daily withdrawals. But I can't get Minnie, who is our advisor there, to really understand what I'm trying to do, because what you can do with this, it's pointless to do the 5% daily, because you're losing the 2.5%, so you're only getting 2.5%. So, you know, it doesn't make any sense, but because you get the 2.5% anyway, if you see where I'm driving at. But if you are going to put in an extra, let's suppose you're going to put in an extra 100 Tron anyway, and you've done your withdrawal and you say, okay, I'm going to put in another 100 Tron. If you put that into the other plan and then you get your extra 5%, it's only 5 Tron extra, but 5 Tron extra for free is okay, isn't it? So if you can put your 100 Tron into this other program and get your 105 Tron, and then you put that in before you do your withdrawal the next day into your basic wallet from the VIP wallet, and can still do your withdrawal. So you've got that extra 5% added in. Just for free, basically, because you would have put the 100 in. You're now able to put in 105 or 1,000, 1,050 or whatever it may be, you know. But that's what I'm trying to ascertain, if that is possible to be done. Because if it is, then it's an extra 5% just for using their system, really. So I'll let you know if I get that sorted out anyway. Okay. And we got Snoopy there from Deborah. I love Snoopy. Okay, we've got some numbers for you. Not very meaningful at the moment, but they are in some areas. But we're not getting much information back like we used to from the internet, basically. And all I do is report information that I can find on the internet to you. But we had a net decrease again of 5 in our registered members. Net decrease means that we took out more members than we added in, because we remove everybody that's not logged in for 2 months. So if we took out 100 people and we had 95 register, it's a net decrease of 5. So that we had a net decrease of 5. I don't know how many we took out, and I don't know how many registered, but it is a net decrease of 5. But we had, and this is a more important figure, we had an increase of 61 in our active members to 5,760. Multiply Visa, there's no change since yesterday. We've got the same bonus pool roughly. So it's up a little bit, but it's not quite $1. We've got the same members and people that have bought advertising there. Share Abundance token is showing a value for the first time for a few days at $286.32, showing a trading volume of $14, and it's showing that we increased or we climbed in the coin ranking by 6 places to 952. The Visa token isn't showing any numbers, and it showed we went down 7 places in the coin ranking to 2,245. So those are the only numbers I can get for you at the moment. Who else have we got? What else have we got? We've got Akpomade from Nigeria here as well now. But I think we've pretty much covered everything. There is a nice video about the funds program, and I put it on my website, on my blog. I'll give you a link to that if you want to have a look at it. Funds is a good program, particularly if you're going to refer others. You can make good money with referral programs, but I mean, if you want to just be passive, that's fine too. Let me put that in the lost Facebook hangabout. Yeah, let me put that in the comments for you. It's there if you want to have a look at it. It's only 2 minutes or something like that, but it gives a pretty good overview of funds and what it's about. Bonanza also has a very lucrative affiliate plan, but Bonanza targets more the high rollers. You know, we're not looking for the slot machine people like we are with TRX. We're not looking for the $1 bets on the roulette table like we are with funds. It's a bit more for the high rollers. It's a $500 minimum. But if you know people that are investing, it's a really, really solid program for them. It pays out automatically every Friday, and the deposit is insured by a third-party insurance company, which means that nobody can lose, basically. It's a pity but if I yield, this wasn't insured, because I'm losing any hope of getting our money back out of there now. It's a sad thing, but we go into these things with our eyes open, and that's the reason we have the Investors Club, to minimize the risk of individuals, and we will pull back any losses with the programs that we have eventually. Okay, just looking at my notes here, that pretty much covers it. So I'm just going to check in Melanap, because we have on the past few days occasionally seen just a minute, we got somebody here, Gleb Kotkov, just saying hi. So hi to Gleb. I don't know where you're from, Gleb, but lovely to see you. I don't recognize your name, but thank you for being with us today. Fields Ultimate is here as well. Don't know who that is, but they're on YouTube. Nice to have you here. Don't know where you're from either. There we go. So that's it. It's been a beautiful day here in Cornwall. We've finally got the heat wave. It's not been that hot really, but it's been, I suppose, I like it hot. So a lot of people will think it has been hot. It's probably been into the 70s, which for me isn't hot. It's hot when it gets into the 90s, you know. But it has been a lovely sunny day, and we've been blessed with a beautiful day today. But now I'll open the curtains, let the sunshine in. This lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again. Same time, same place tomorrow. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook group. We share abundance publicly with at 7 p.m. British summertime. With the latest updates, we'll let you know where we're going. The new program is going to be amazing. The existing programs we've got are already amazing. Thank you. God bless you all for being We Share Abundance. Keep sharing love and abundance. It'll open the floodgates for everything to flow into you. God bless. See you all tomorrow. I love you all. Thanks for being here. And auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen.